Hey guys, it's Uncle Jay here, back in Space Engineers, and today I'd like to show a rover I built, part of the Uncle Jay's Exploration and Mining Consortium faction. On our right, we have the L-Explorer 01 and its modded variant, the SX for Survival Extreme. So let's take a look. Turn our lights on. Here we have a nice survival rover. We have our survival kit, which is a must. We have a weapons rack with guns, and we have 2 bottles. We have 4 large batteries. We have 5 small hydrogen tanks on this side, 5 on the other for 10 tanks. We have 2 O2 H2 gens, and we have 2 hydrogen engines. And as you can see, there are thrusters. We have 2 in the back, 2 on the side, 2 in the front, and we have 2 down thrusters, while we have 5 up thrusters, which is enough to just get this off the ground unladen on a 1G body. They're mostly designed for low gravity like the moon and Europa. Help out with those rough terrain and mountains. We have 1 connector and a camera. We have a nice black chrome bumper and rims. We have a ladder to get on top. We need to service our solar panel or just want to camp up top and watch a race. We have a Gatling turret, which I raised 1 block from testing, so that way we don't completely shoot our cab off the front. And we have 2 Gatling turrets if you want to assault somewheres, which you can do with this rover. Now, this bumper did extend farther out to protect the tires, but it was having a problem with turning radius, so we just have these little nubs. We also have a spare tire and some jacks with locking plates, so we can lift this up off the ground or lock us down to the deck. And we have 2 medium cargo containers, so plenty of storage. We have an ore detector, so we can go out and scout deposits, mark them for our either mothership to come and excavate or another ship. So let's go over to the Survival Extreme. Now this 2 mods, the Dark Star Shield Generator and Daily Needs. Now this has water recycler and a food processor. And then we have an extra rifle and sniper rifle for out hunting. And then in the cab we have some food, our bottles, and a promotional magazine there. Other than that, this is exactly the same as the 01. Now I already took this up the side of the mountain, and it did a pretty good job. So let's go over the hotbar real quick. Another thing to mention that this model has 3 reactors with 5 bars of uranium each to help with the shield. So the hotbars are pretty much the same on both, except this one has the extra features because this is the nicer Cadillac version. We have number 4 for our shields up and down. Take our parking brake off. 5 is for our thrusters. 6 is for our boosters in the rear. And then we have number 7 is for our jacks. And you can just use the parking brake to lock them down along with the wheels. Let's raise this back up. Our tab number 2. There are controls here. 6 is for our reactor, which is missing on the other one. Other than that, the tab is exactly the same. Then on tab 3, we have our thrusters on and off, our boosters, and then we have our number 4, which turns our top ones on. And then 5 and 6 will give us thruster override, which will help us stick to the ground while we're climbing steep mountains. And then we have our jack controls again and connector. Alright, let's go for a quick ride, and then I will insert some video from when I climbed the mountain. So let's get up to speed here, and I'll show you guys how the thrusters work. Actually, let's turn our boosters on so we can get going. And I'll turn all of our thrusters off, and I'll just tilt up a little bit, and you can see we can get a little bit of air on this 1G world, not very high off the ground. So let's turn those back off. And let's do a turning test. Now this is just using the steering, no gyros. Our little boosters. Get a little air here. A little bit of a bounce. We're going to tilt back up. And then we're going to do a high-speed turn with using our gyros to help get a little bit of a tight turn. We got a little bit of a slide here. Oh, almost. And there we go. We got a roll. Well, as you guys can see, I did a pretty good job of flipping her over, and because of the angle she's on, can't get to flip her back over, even with the gyros on max and using the thrusters. At least we can check out the bottom now. Here's our ore detector. We have 2 more vents down below because we have a large small grid oxygen tank under here. That way we have plenty of oxygen depending on which type of planet or space we're in. Our shield emitter, our thrusters, and then our bottom. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to delete this. And that's pretty much it. Here I'm going to insert a time lapse of me taking one of these rovers up to the top of the mountain with some music for your guys' enjoyment. So I appreciate your time, and that is the rover here, the L Explorer 01 and SX edition. And hopefully I'll have another ship or rover or drone for you guys shortly to take a peek at. Until next time, don't forget to leave a like, please.